Oh, do I have points? Already. 4 points. Just want to bang it out and get this over with, the whole increasing Paragon and Renegade thing? Sure. Oh! Ability Evolution. Please select an evolved form of the power. Assassin. Your focus on sniper zoom is enhanced and you receive a damage bonus to all weapons and powers. Okay. Agent. Your endurance and mental fortitude reduce the recharge time of powers and give a bonus to their duration. Your Paragon and Renegade scores reach their highest level. What does that even mean though? Like your Paragon and Renegade scores reach their highest level? It's actually only available for agents, so I feel like I probably want to do this one, but this one we get more health, but less of a damage increase. Quicker power recharge time. Less of a slowdown. So this one's more defensive, I think. This one is a bit more aggressive, assassin-like, but this one doesn't have the Paragon stuff. In terms of what it actually means, does it mean that, for example, in a conversation, if I normally would get 2 Paragon points, it would turn into 4 instead? I would like to get that sort of thing out of the way as soon as possible because I don't want to be bound by it, but this is gonna be forever, right? Until the end, so... By the end of Mass Effect 1, we didn't really need to care about the Paragon or Renegade anymore. So I just kind of wonder if this is gonna be useful in the end game, but you know what? I'll do it. I am an agent. More health would probably be good for me anyway. Yeah, now that we're done that, next time we can look at the rest of those. Yeah, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. We have 1 bar from the Mass Effect 1 import already. Okay. Oh wow, even the galaxy map.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Hi.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I don't even know what a yeoman is.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
How are you?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew.
Oh.
Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
I'm actually kind of suspicious now because now I'm thinking the elusive man probably sent you in as a spy on all of us. And when I say all of us, I really only mean me because the rest of the people here are all his people anyway.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job and it's most effective when done informally.
Well, why not?
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the elusive man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
So every single person on this ship knows about the whole Reaper stuff? Is that a general public thing though? I don't think so, right? It's just that being in Cerberus probably grants you a little bit more access to information generally. Yeah.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
This is a good question.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
You are very loving. Sounds good on paper. How does it actually play out in action though? What if in your dog shelter... Okay, so if there's a stray dog and a stray cat, and you only have one room in your you only have one room in your shelter, are you only gonna take the dog? Or are you just gonna leave the cat outside and not try to find a way for it? Bring it into your backyard or something? Yeah? Well, let's give her the benefit of the doubt.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No, I don't trust any of you people here.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
And maybe we won't. She seems okay for now, it's just that we're not really in a military setting anymore. Everyone listens to me, but all of these people, every last one of them, they're from the Elusive Man. Checking my team status. Oh, these are like my... Oh my god, we have this many squad mates? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Really? Oh, loyalty. Everyone has a loyalty rating. Okay, normal. Normal is pretty good. Normal is not bad. How come Jacob doesn't have a cycle appearance? Just an extra outfit or something? Okay, that's cool, but generally I prefer the default outfit because I feel like it's the one that usually fits the most. Upgrades. Upgrades improve your squad members' powers, your weapons, and your ship, making mission success more likely. Acquire new upgrades by finding them on missions, purchasing them from stores, or researching them using a research terminal. We don't have any here. Because we need the scientists first, right? Oh god, what? Is this like my email box? Message from Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you'll be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Yeah, I would love that. I would, but probably should go get the scientists first, I guess? Deal struck with Zaid Masani. From Elusive Man, Shepard. We reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus systems. So outside of Citadel influence. And is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I feel like you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You'll find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. Okay. Oh, Marcus Red? No, we're gonna get a lot later on, right? So I guess I will. That probably puts it in the archive section. Okay, I see. Lost contact with survey ship. From Project Firewalker. Commander, the MSV Rosalie, a survey ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planet Site Exploration Rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Case and Dr. Robert O'Loy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and are conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. Last seen near planet Zeona, Illista Ismar Frontier. Oh god, here we go, the planet missions again. Maybe I'll leave this one here for now, depending on how it gets cataloged in my journal. Normandy crash site located, from Admiral Hackett. I didn't tell you I'm alive yet, stop sending me emails already. Commander Shepard, our scans in the Amada system turned up the final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. This might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. That's a bit... You remember I died there, right? There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of those lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Is this gonna be like Turian insignias all over again, but like way more morbid because it's like my people? Okay. Recon Hood, Elusive Man, Shepard. It occurred to our armor technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. The hood is in your quarters. Okay. I want people that I know to see my face, but people that don't know me, maybe not. I don't know. It kind of makes it mysterious, right? Because I'm brought back from the dead, but am I really me? Overlord. Shepard, Oh my god, elusive man, you have so much crap to say! One of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is very compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge any details over this channel. But you gotta go to planet IT Typhon system in the Phoenix massing cluster. Okay. Arc projector. We had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against a Geth scouting party, and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. Oh. The weapon is an arc projector. I sent it to the Armory so you can look at it for yourself and use it if you want to. It's gone through testing. It can overload kinetic barriers, synthetic enemies, but lab demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know how it works, now go use it. Okay. Rendezvous with Kasumi Goto. At great cost and effort, Shepard, we tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the Zakera ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the rest. Input the password "Silence is Golden." Okay, on the Citadel, we can go back someday. Ascension Financial Services. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of emails, guys. Hello, Commander Shepard from Stanwyck Dobbs, banking agent. On Earth. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest admin fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status, and reactivation of your account, you have 100k credits left. Thank you for banking with us. We look forward to working with you. Are you protecting your greatest assets? We'll find the best life insurance rates and coverage to fit your needs. Reply for a free quote today. Yeah. How much did I have before, though? That's more important. How much did the reactivation and the change in status actually take out of my account? Earth, huh? I'll remember this. I'll just leave it here for now, maybe. Actually, we should probably just archive everything, right? Yeah, it's gonna be easier to check that way. Oh, geez, okay. Let's just have a look around. We got an armory now, huh? All sorts of unfamiliar faces, all loyal to me. Whoa.
Yes, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So there's a chance that we might come across some other Cerberus thing and just accidentally kill them, and vice versa?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
So you know the answer, but the elusive man doesn't want you to answer.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
The way... I'm gonna say she because she has a female voice, okay? But, you know, really it. The way she talks sounds more human than the other VIs we've seen, I feel like. Just marginally, little words like I am or like whatever kind of freaks me out yet again.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Great to know.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Okay.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Well, that sounds ominous. Best way to keep a secret is not even know it. Kind of like a password manager.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields. Or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
You are
Might have something
suspect.
to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Yeah, I would have to agree. But you seem okay for now. Really depends on the person who makes you, and your permissions and all that.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
I'm gonna have to be real, okay? Every single person, every pair of eyes on this ship is a monitoring device. Maybe even Joker, okay? Because he's officially joined Cerberus. Out of his own free will. I know it's because the Alliance doesn't have much for him, but he's a part of Cerberus. I trust him, but you know.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Why are you named EDI?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Can I visit you later?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Well, Joker, let's not write off technology. We gotta keep up with the times. Thank you, Edie.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
How you doing, Joker?
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Well, bear with it.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Insurance.
Again, they certainly make it really easy for you to just get lulled into the sense of, oh, I mean, I would love to be pampered. Everything is high class here. We probably have like wine back in our quarters or something waiting for us. Wine and cheese. It's so easy to just be like, I could get used to this. Space combat, huh? Is that really necessary? You're gonna pop up every single codex entry I get? I'm gonna read it later anyway! Is there more here? This whole walking area is bigger than before.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Okay. Oh, Edie's here too.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
This is the Armory. Oh, there's an ED here too.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Good, I guess. I can change my loadout and everybody else's loadout. I have 2 options for grenade launchers. Oh, the arc projector that was mentioned in the mailbox earlier. Ionizes targets with a non-visible laser to ready them for a high-voltage electrical attack. As a lightning-like bolt hits its first target, a sophisticated auto-targeting system paints succeeding targets with the ionization laser, allowing the electricity to take the path of least resistance and arc between them. An entire enemy strike team can be shocked to death with a few pulls of the trigger. Doesn't seem that crazy, but we gotta try it, right? It's basically part of our mission right now. Actually, is it? Can we see our journal? Okay, Overlord. Are some of these DLCs? Overlord Firewalker. I can't tell which one is which though. This one is probably not. Oh my freaking god! That's a lot. I think the thief one and the veteran one might be DLCs too, like getting people. They weren't even mentioned earlier. I think the first person. Oh, because we want to check out all these people to recruit them back into our crew. So the first one we're looking for is the professor, right? No. We're looking for. Oh, we are. Yeah, Dr. Morden Solis is a Solarian biological weapons expert whose technology may hold a key to countering collector attacks, and we need it because we gotta deal with the swarms. He is currently in a medical clinic in the slums of Omega. And generally, we're just trying to stop the collectors. I wish I could like pin one of them or something. Well, I mean the ship is still... There's still a lot to look around here. Hi, Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Interesting.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're 2 of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
We're not in the military here. You don't gotta salute me or anything. Oh, guns. What on earth is that? Oh, is that where Tali would have stood before? Next to the engineer, or the engine drive, or whatever you want to call it. Let's go check it out. Briefing Comm Room.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Money.
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only 1 quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, 1 link to each world.
Jeez, this display of resources and financial prowess.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, 2 subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
That's great.
Why aren't these used
Oops,
everywhere?
that's the same one. That's what I thought.
Contact 100 different
That's all
worlds.
for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
It's basically like talking to the council. You know, Normandy's bigger than before now, isn't it? Those little sections. Did we always have those? In addition to the big section, the main section?
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
And that's why we gotta go get the scientist. Solarian scientist. Oh god. Well, maybe now we can get the
Commander, you've
genophage.
received a new message at your private terminal.
We can get the whole genophage thing from the perspective of a Solarian scientist. Already? You lied! You lied! What the hell? Did you just lie to me? Whatever. Oh wow, we have 4 decks now. Let's check out my own cabin. Oh, they list who is on which floor. That's helpful. This is my own cabin, my own floor.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We even have a tank. Isn't this a little bit too fancy? That's kind of the point of Cerberus, though. So this is the same. If I want to read it in the comfort of my own place. Medal of Honor. Oh! I can't zoom in, but y'all can see who is on that photograph there. Is she blushing a little bit? Her cheek is red. Oh, achievements? Okay, cool, thanks. They're really big on achievements this time, huh? They keep popping up every now and then. Music. Kind of reminds me of the Flux. Well, I don't got much to do here anyway. Now that we are settling a little bit, I wonder if it would be more appropriate to, I don't like this one though. This one makes me seem like a admin staff or something. It makes me feel that way. This is Dr. Chakwas. Like, what is this though, honestly? What? This, am I going to some party or? I guess this is the most appropriate for a commander of a ship, but sometime I do want to switch to this one too. This one, I feel like, well, it's the actual casual one here. Okay. Well, not much going on in my place for now. Does Liara know? Hey, if Liara's working for the Shadow Broker, there's no way she wouldn't have heard about me already. Jacob is on this floor. Crew quarters. Miranda's on this floor. Oh, there's a back section now. What? Starboard observation deck.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
There's a woman's restroom? Wow. Okay. That seems unnecessary. There's a men's restroom?
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
There's no mirror. You don't want to, like, fix yourself up?
The port observation deck is closed until needed. Access to life support is restricted.
Okay, I get it, I get it. Crew quarters.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Hello, staff? Yeah? These are all people... The impression that Cerberus is trying to give us is that they're doing what the Alliance won't do. They're doing what the Council won't do. We're the people who actually put things into action. And we want to genuinely save humanity. And other species if possible. And I think a lot of the staff here, especially the lower staff, probably do believe that, but I wonder if is that really the case, or is that just an image?
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
We have a super expensive ship anyway. Why don't we have caviar here? We have a chef! This is Caden's spot! How dare you?
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Aw, give it to me.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
You sound underpaid.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time.
Oh god.
This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
But I do get the impression it's a luxury liner. I do. That quantum whatever the thing earlier in the comms room, how much money did that cost?
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
That seems a little bit... Well, everyone here is very, human first.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Surprisingly, the people working for Cerberus might be pretty loyal too. Maybe even in some ways more loyal than people working for the Alliance or the Council or...
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Ashley... Everyone... Is that Dr. Chakwas? Dr. Chakwas!
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I wasn't told about this.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
If I remember right, Dr. Chakwas' story was that she didn't want to be stuck on some planet. She wanted to make a real difference, and she's kind of adventurous, right? So yeah, okay, making a real difference. Cerberus is apparently where we're all at now.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
The adventurousness.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
She didn't get to do too much while we were back in 1 on the first Normandy, but I'm sure she was doing a lot in the background though, healing our teammates and all that.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Thank you. Oh, I almost want to confide in you for whatever I run into, because who else can I confide in on this ship anymore? Not Joker. It's not that I don't trust him, but Joker is not the kind of person you confide in. Having a older figure here, she's kind of like my mom. Like, you know, I feel like she's my mom. She is now. Especially because I'm an orphan and all. Okay.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Well, thank you, Doctor. Seeing you here is really heartening too. Gosh dang it, the elusive man really knows how to play this.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Even the way she says that is so nostalgic. Commander. Hey, well, I'm glad to see that the Normandy is much more brightly lit now.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
It's Liara's room, how dare you. Liara... Are you out there somewhere? Do you think about me like I think about you? Deck 4 Engineering. No people here yet? Engineering, cargo hold, shuttle, and Hammerhead garage. Oh, great. Hammerhead. We read about that earlier. That's a lot of entries.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
It's fancy.
Access to this room is currently restricted.
Starboard cargo? Alright. Engineering subdeck stairwell. Lots of little spaces, like crevices, in this place here. People might be hiding alcohol here, like we read in that one thing. Okay. Very quiet here. Hopefully later on we're gonna be able to fill this place out a little bit more.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Need anything so I can add it to my list of stuff to do?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
We're going to Omega now. I'll keep it in mind.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Wow.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
Surprisingly, these people might actually be loyal to me. I really do represent something to humanity.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. They'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Come in a package, huh?
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Okay.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Find FBA couplings. By the way, I just realized I didn't see Miranda, so I must have missed her somewhere.
Amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you she would.
No, I'll come down and see you guys from time to time. No worries. It's shaking. It's shaking. Miranda, where are you? I must have missed... That's how big this ship is. I missed a spot somewhere. Miranda is on the crew quarters floor. Where... Okay, I went to the crew quarters already, and the restrooms. Ah! There's another room on the side. Ah, she has her own office. Because she's our cell leader or whatever.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
Fair enough.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I want to know about what happened with you guys and the Quarians. I want to know what happened with Admiral Kahoku back in 1. Why'd you kill him?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those things are all government-sanctioned, right? Like Asari commandos are Asari government-sanctioned, and Solarian government sanctions the Special Tasks Group.
But those organizations are regulated by governments.
Exactly.
Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Loaded
Cerberus
question.
has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
So if all the cells operate independently of each other then, if I ask her, hey, why'd you guys kill Admiral Kahoku? Is she just gonna tell me, oh, well, I don't know because I wasn't involved in that. That was a military division. That's an easy out, huh? Getting away from the hard questions.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
So the story of Mass Effect 2 is really a case study on whether money can actually buy everything or not.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
In the very, very beginning, you were standing in the same room as him. I don't think he lets that happen often with other people, huh? You must be pretty up there.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Is that code for childhood trauma? Abandoned by parents? Are you an orphan too? She is cocky. Is she cocky? She's confident. Cocky though? I wouldn't go that far.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
How did you come into this position, though? I kind of wonder. Were you picked up somewhere and then, like... Did someone modify you to be this way, or did someone see potential in you and think, okay, I'm gonna modify her to be this way? Were you just a random lucky pick?
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Someone like her is I don't know. It's a bit difficult to read her true intentions. On the outside, she has these really straightforward goals. Like, I'm just here to help you, and I won't disobey you unless if you're trying to, like, mess over with Cerberus, blah 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 blah. She definitely feels very guarded. Like, it's hard to see what she's really thinking because she's so calculating. Not in a bad way, it's just that she does actually calculate out all that stuff, which makes me guarded against her too.